Jay-Z has just been named in a lawsuit with Diddy, claiming that he was involved in horrible crimes. But some celebrities like 50 Cent and Jaguar Wright have warned us about Jay-Z for years. Now, 50 Cent has been very vocal when it comes to Diddy. Now, that also includes Diddy's accomplices, as there had been rumors online that Jay-Z was involved in all of this, and earlier this year, 50 Cent jumped on this. Anybody seen Jay? LOL, 50 Cent posted on Instagram in March after the FBI raids on Diddy's homes, alongside a picture of Jay-Z's face on a milk carton with the word missing. Jay in hibernation, he ain't coming outside till this with puff blow over. No brunch, no lunch, no dinner, LOL, he posted in May. Now, it seems like 50 Cent knew some things that the general public didn't know. Now, everyone is hating on Jay-Z though, as he's been named in a lawsuit with Diddy. Jay-Z was just accused of mistreating and taking advantage of a girl in the year 2000 with Diddy. The anonymous accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, said that the incident happened after she was driven to an MTV Video Music Awards after party. Now, the federal lawsuit was originally filed in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Diddy as a defendant. What we knew at the time was at the party, the victim was mistreated by Diddy, while another male celebrity and female celebrity, neither of whom were named in the lawsuit, watched until she was able to escape. Now, this case was refiled on Sunday, December 8th, and it included Jay-Z, aka Sean Carter, in it. It turns out that he was the male celebrity described in the suit. Now, 50 Cent has also reacted to this news. Posting on Twitter, 50 Cent shared a meme of himself laughing and driving away, paired with the caption, "Okay, I don't know what's going on, but are we gonna still have the Super Bowl halftime show? I'm just asking for a friend." You see, Jay-Z's Rock Nation has overseen the production of the NFL's iconic halftime show since 2020. This Super Bowl is set to headline Kendrick Lamar, who is affiliated with Rock Nation. Now, 50 Cent's remarks have reignited speculation about his feud with Jay-Z, which dates back to their early careers. 50 Cent has previously accused Jay-Z of attempting to exclude him from the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show. Then, 2 days after Jay-Z was exposed in the lawsuit, he attended the premiere of a movie with Beyonce where their daughter Blue Ivy voiced one of the characters. Now, it was the first time Jay-Z had been spotted in public since the accusations. While many people online bashed him for ruining his daughter's first movie premiere, 50 had this to say. He shared pictures of the famous family at the event on Instagram, writing, "Jay said, they said I committed a crime, everybody get dressed up, we're gonna go see Mustafa, LOL." Now, he has since deleted the post. But sources with direct knowledge told the Post that before the allegations, it was rumored that Jay-Z and Beyonce were not planning to attend the premiere. However, they appeared to have a change of heart after the lawsuit. So it seems like this was some kind of PR move, and 50 Cent isn't here for it. Now, it'll be interesting to see what else 50 Cent will have to say when more details of this come out. I mean, 50 Cent is also creating a documentary with Netflix about the Diddy case. In a statement to Variety, it was described saying, "This is a story with significant human impact. It's a complex narrative spanning decades, not just the headlines or clips seen so far. We remain steadfast in our commitment to give a voice to the voiceless and to present authentic and nuanced perspectives. While the allegations are disturbing, we urge all to remember that Sean Combs' story is not the full story of hip-hop and its culture. We aim to ensure that individual actions do not overshadow the culture's broader contributions." Now, it will be interesting to see what new information will be revealed, and if 50 Cent is actually doing this to inform people or to just get revenge on Diddy. Now, another musical artist who called out Jay-Z is Jaguar Wright. Now, she actually called out the star months ago. Now, Wright was one of Jay-Z's backup artists on Unplugged on MTV. In an interview with Piers Morgan in October 2024, she accused Jay-Z of being involved in similar infamous activities like Diddy, saying his wife Beyonce was a partner in those. Not only that, she claimed that Jay-Z's actions were worse than Diddy's. She said, "For 4 years, I've been screaming not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters, and the victim-making machine kept going on." She also added, "He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water, while he sneaks away without a response." response. Now, she also alleged that Jay-Z and his wife Beyonce were involved in bad practices, including keeping people against their will and even engaging in questionable activities. Wright further claimed that she had 3 victims right now who were willing to give testimony on not only what Mr. Carter had done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things. Keeping people against their will, putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane unconscious, she said. Now, in her past interviews where she claimed that Jay-Z was worse than Diddy, she accused both men of being monsters. But after this, later though, Pierce apologized for what she said. He said Jaguar unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. He added that their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with a legal request to cut them from the original interview. But following the refiling of the lawsuit on December 8th, the internet exploded with reactions, with many pointing out that Wright had previously predicted the whole situation. One user on Twitter wrote, "Jaguar Wright literally predicted this a few months ago," referencing her earlier claims about the pair. While another added, "Jaguar Wright has always spoken the truth about Jay-Z. No one listened to her. She ends up being right every single time." Now, many other users are echoing the feeling that Wright was silenced for speaking out, with one also stating, "Everyone owes Jaguar Wright an apology for silencing her voice about Jay-Z." And you know what? I gotta say that I agree with them there. Now, this isn't as serious as a warning as others on the list, but singer MIA recently revealed some questionable things that Jay-Z said to her. "Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Roc Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery," she said in a recent video obtained by Live Bites. "I'm not insecure because I would have gotten plastic surgery," she said. So their argument of maybe she's effing insecure, that's why she needs to effing massage her ego, fails. It fails. Fails because you turn around and ask, what woman do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around Jay-Z? All of them have. I'm the only one who didn't, which already proves the fact it's not insecurity. MIA said if she was insecure, she would have done that 100 times over. Now, a rep for Jay-Z did not immediately return Page Six's request for comment on this story, but hey, they have more important things to worry about right now. And finally, we have Cat Williams. In January this year, he sat down for a tell-all interview with Shannon Sharpe on the Club Shay Shay podcast. Now, during this interview, he dropped some bombshells about Diddy, as in the interview, he predicted that Diddy would be catching hell in 2024, and he later added, "I had to turn down $50 million 4 times to protect my integrity." Williams then goes on to say, because P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. He also predicted Diddy's run-in with authorities, as he noted during the interview, all of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024, it's up for all of them. It doesn't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, all lies will be exposed. In 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. Now, the question is, are one of these deviants he's talking about Jay-Z? It very well could be. I mean, people on the internet are now watching this back and they're claiming that Cat was trying to warn people. One person on Twitter said, "The only celebrity we should be taking seriously is at Cat Williams. He's honest and not afraid of the truth." Now, I just wish the Cat warned everyone sooner, but hopefully the truth will prevail in this case.
Starting with the red flag we didn't know was a red flag until now, Jay-Z's close relationship with Sean Diddy Combs. These two have been buddies for years, spotted at multiple events together. They attended each other's parties. Jay-Z has appeared in Diddy's birthday recap videos a few times. The two men were close, and that used to be a good thing. Before this past year, Diddy was Hollywood royalty, a widely loved rapper known to be the party host in the 90s/2000s. His parties were extravagant and showed obvious wealth, so of course, everyone wanted to be there. The professor of hip-hop in the Global South, A.D. Carson, is currently teaching at the University of Virginia, and he used his expertise to explain Diddy's rise to fame. He even spoke on something he deemed the Diddy phenomenon. He claimed that because Diddy grew into a person that had a huge influence over black culture, it made him someone that other black celebrities wanted to be around, like Jay-Z. He continued with, "Rappers kind of operate with this symbolic value to people. That's the the Diddy phenomenon. Of course, everyone wanted to attend Diddy's parties. The stories from them, at least the ones that celebrities told, were wild and made it sound like so much fun. But in the present, the rose-colored glasses have come off thanks to everything the public has learned after a series of lawsuits were filed against Sean Diddy Combs, accusing the rapper of multiple horrible activities. What used to be literally Hollywood's golden ticket has turned into the kind of place you hope no one saw you at. For those not caught up to speed on what's been happening, Sean Diddy Combs was arrested this year for forcing individuals into inappropriate situations without consent, forcing people to consume things they didn't want to, acting in a violent manner towards people, and more. He's not a great guy, is the moral of that story. Not everyone he engaged with was part of the age of majority either, which makes an already horrible situation worse. This comes after a series of lawsuits were filed against the rapper, with seemingly more coming every single month. But how does any of that even relate to Jay-Z? Well, remember when I said Jay-Z was a seemingly close friend of Diddy's? Yeah, that's making a comeback, bringing us to our next red flag. A lawsuit originally filed back in October by a Jane Doe claimed that she was inappropriately harmed at a Diddy party, and 3 famous celebrities were involved. One was Diddy, and the other 2 at the time of filing were unnamed, simply referred to as Celebrity A and Celebrity B. A was established to be a man and B a woman. The suit claims that upon entering the year 2000 VMA's after party, the young Jane Doe was given a non-disclosure agreement to sign and a drink containing inebriating substances. Doe alleges that when she attempted to find a safe place to lay down, she was followed by the trio of celebs. The suit claims that Diddy and Celebrity A took turns harming Jane Doe while Celebrity B watched. She was able to eventually escape after striking Diddy. The incident was years ago, but the lawsuit was almost 2 months ago now, and Celebrity A's name has been released. Allegedly, it's none other than Diddy's friend, Jay-Z. We do not know yet who Celebrity B was, but from the look of Jay-Z's statement, it seems like the plaintiff originally tried to work things out behind closed doors, then things went south. There's potential the female celebrity did work things out already, or will be named once we get closer to Diddy's May 2025 trial date. Jay-Z and his family appear to be ignoring the situation at hand, or at least that's what it looks like. They were spotted on the red carpet Monday for the release of Beyonce and their daughter Blue Ivy's new movie, Mufasa. Since the news that Jay-Z was named and the lawsuit dropped, literally like a day before this appearance, people were quick to shame him for appearing there online. Many people were saying variations of, he should have sat this red carpet out. It was his daughter's big moment, so it's understandable why he would want to be there, but considering the circumstances, social media was pretty fired up about it. Photos obtained by the Daily Mail allegedly from the night of Jane Doe's traumatic experience do show Jay-Z partying the night away alongside many other famous faces. Again, since Jay-Z has not yet been found guilty and he denies the accusations, him being photographed at this party does not officially prove anything. Another thing that people might consider a red flag is the age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce. It is pretty substantial as far as age gaps go, just over 12 years. The pair met in Cancun, Mexico at MTV's Spring Break Festival when Beyonce was 18 and Jay-Z was about 30. They were both there as performers. Well, Beyonce was still part of Destiny's Child, but the point is they would have been in similar settings to each other as performers. They also sat together on the flight back home to New York. So this is where they met, and we know that this is also when Jay-Z first thought of Beyonce in a romantic sense, because he would later rap about it in a song. Again, she would have been 18 and he 30. The Carters later put out a collaboration together, and one of the songs was 713. In this song, Jay-Z raps, "We played it cool at the pool of Cancun VMA. Confidence you exude, make the fools stay away. Me, I played my room, let the fools have they say. Fate had me sitting next to you on the plane, and I knew straight away." He's making it pretty clear he was interested from the start. A defense for the couple's large age gap is that, despite seemingly always being interested, Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't start dating until later when she was older. Jay-Z actually confirms in the same song that after sitting together on the plane, they didn't speak until 2 years later. At the time, Beyonce was already in a relationship, so no moves were made until she had broken up with the other guy. The couple didn't even start dating right away, it seems. They were friends first. They didn't let the public know right away that they were an item when they were, but releasing multiple romantic songs together and making red carpet appearances was confirmation enough. In a later interview, Beyonce talked about the beginning of their relationship, sharing that she believes friendship is an important foundation for a romance. Just to have someone who you just like is so important, and someone who is honest. Up next is the elevator moment from the 2014 Met Gala. This changed the trajectory of everyone in that elevator's life. Beyonce's sister attacked Jay-Z in the elevator for reasons still unknown. It's clear they had a disagreement. The footage of that disagreement was leaked. We saw the fight. We just didn't have audio, so we actually don't know the details of what prompted the leap of fight. However, like anything, people have had their theories, and many of them revolved around the rumor that Jay-Z was unfaithful. Cheating, or the willingness to break the trust between a couple, is generally considered to be a red flag, and cheating on Beyonce? What is happening here? Why would anybody do that? For a while, it was just speculation that Jay-Z had cheated, until Beyonce's surprise dropped Lemonade. That in itself was iconic, no notice, just here you go, new music, new visuals, and also my husband cheated on me. Like, no chance to breathe there for the Bayhive. The album featured lyrics like, "You can taste the dishonesty, it's all over your breath," and the much more direct question of, "Are you cheating on me?" This was enough for the general public to believe that, yeah, maybe Jay-Z did somehow cheat on Beyonce. Throughout this era, Beyonce made divorce rumors pick up when she made several solo appearances. Of course, now we know the couple is all good because they are still married. I mean, now they do have a completely separate scandal to deal with though. Which, speaking of, with all these recent allegations against Jay-Z and his Monday appearance at the Mufasa red carpet, people are talking, even about just the things surrounding the man. Which means social media has a lot to say about his daughter, Blue Ivy, and the dress she wore to the Mufasa premiere. Some ex-users are saying the look, makeup, dress in particular, was too mature for someone who is not yet a teenager. Others are saying that it's literally just a pretty princess dress and to stop putting personal perceptions onto a young person like that. The other side is then insisting that we can't ignore that it's an odd fashion choice for someone her age and a huge red flag that her parents would let her wear something like that, especially after what her father was recently accused of. The disgusting current context, it is hard to ignore. However, Blue Ivy should not be the one to bear the burden of her father's alleged actions and the public scrutiny that comes with it.
As we all know, Jay-Z has been very good friends with Diddy, but new information has been revealed and it's straight up shocking. Now, Jay-Z was just accused of mistreating and taking advantage of a girl in the year 2000 with Diddy. The anonymous accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, said the incident happened after she was driven to an MTV Video Music Awards after party. Now, the federal lawsuit was originally filed in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Diddy as a defendant. What we knew at the time was that at the after party, the victim was mistreated by Diddy, while another male celebrity and female celebrity, neither of whom were named in the lawsuit, watched until she was able to escape. Now, this case was refiled on Sunday, December 8th, and it included Jay-Z, aka Sean Carter, in it. It turns out that he was the male celebrity described in the suit. Texas-based attorney Tony Busby filed the suit, and originally this was from the beginning of October, when Tony said he was representing 120 accusers with allegations against Diddy that go back more than 20 years. The lawyer said even more than 3,000 individuals have come forward to his office with accusations against Diddy, and that he planned to begin filing lawsuits in various states within the next 30 days, adding that the victims span across 25 different states and were all different ages. Now, Tony has filed many different lawsuits only naming Diddy, and this was the first time another high-profile celebrity was named, and that's Jay-Z. The lawsuit says that a friend dropped off the victim at the VMAs at Radio City Music Hall. Now, she did not have a ticket, and she approached various limousine drivers to try to gain access to the show or an after party. One driver, the lawsuit says, told her that he worked for Combs and that she'd fit what Diddy was looking for. He invited her to a party after the show and told her to return to his car later in the evening after he transported Diddy and Jay-Z, the lawsuit says. Now later, the driver picked her up, and after 20 minutes they arrived at a white house with a U-shaped driveway, the suit says. She had to sign a document which she believed was a non-disclosure agreement on arrival, and she did not receive a copy to enter the party, which the suit says was filled with celebrities. Now, she was also offered a drink that made her feel woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down. And then she went into a room to rest. Now, shortly afterwards, the suit says Diddy and Jay-Z entered the room, with Diddy saying, "You are ready to party." That's when she alleges she was taken advantage of by both men, while an unnamed female celebrity watched. After the alleged incident, the suit says she grabbed her clothes and left. She made her way to a gas station where she called her father, it says. Now, the accuser is seeking unspecified damages, and all I gotta say is all of that is just absolutely absolutely disgusting. According to the lawsuit, her attorneys reached out to Jay-Z to request a mediation to resolve this matter. Upon present information and belief, Jay-Z responded to said letter by not only filing an utterly frivolous lawsuit, but also orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiffs' lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence plaintiff from naming Jay-Z herein. This effort was meant to scare the plaintiff and to discredit her counsel. That effort failed. Indeed, plaintiff chose to file the amendment as a result of the egregious conduct perpetuated by Carter, according to the lawsuit. Now, in response to CNN, Jay-Z called the mediation request a blackmail attempt. He also said this lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. Now, in a statement from Tony Busby on Saturday, he wrote, "The pleading speaks for itself. This is a very serious matter that will be litigated in court." In response to this, Jay-Z posted a lengthy statement about this accusation, and he claimed that Tony was engaged in unprofessional behavior. "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime should be locked away. Would you not agree?" "Would you not agree?" Jay-Z said in a statement to NBC News. "These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. You've made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor." Now, as mentioned before, the lawsuit was refiled, and it's been claimed that Jay-Z received a letter from the plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve this matter, Tom wrote in the suit. Now, in response to the letter, which NBC News has seen, Jay-Z filed his own lawsuit against the accuser's attorneys, Tony wrote in the suit. Tony then denied the extortion claims against Jay-Z in an Instagram post in which he wrote that his firm won't allow the powerful and their high-dollar lawyers to intimidate or silence survivors, and in a statement to CNN, "If you were trying to hide your identity and claim you did nothing wrong, doesn't seem very smart to take this approach," he told CNN in an email at the time. "We will address it in due course. I have confidence that with full public disclosure, all of this will sort itself out." Now, on Sunday, Tony responded on social media to Jay-Z's statement, saying that the alleged victim never demanded a penny from him, claiming they only sought confidential mediation. He added, "She's emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve." While this is the first time that Jay-Z has been officially named in a suit, many people online claim that he had something to do with all of this Diddy stuff, as the pair were very close. Musical artist Jaguar Wright has spoken out calling both Diddy and Jay-Z monsters. She did an interview with Piers Morgan and made her feelings clear about the two stars. She asked Jay-Z to speak out about the arrests, but she also added that there were thousands of victims in total when Piers asked how many there could be. Wright then mentioned Beyonce, saying she was supposedly involved in the unfair incidents that transpired over time. She went on to say that she had spoken with hundreds of victims whom she continues to assist. She said she even had 3 victims who were willing to testify about what Jay-Z did to them, as well as what he did to his wife. Well, that's what she said, and now it turns out that she might have been telling the truth. Now, at the time, everyone was calling her crazy, but I'm not too sure now. Now, Beyonce and Jay-Z made an appearance at Diddy's 50th birthday party in 2019. They were photographed alongside other stars like the Kardashians, Leonardo DiCaprio, Paris Hilton, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Hart, Nelly, and Mary J. Blige. Now, these celebs have also been spotted at other Diddy parties, including his white parties where everyone would show up wearing white. Now, Beyonce and Jay-Z also attended one of Diddy's New Year's Eve parties. The couple spent time with Diddy ringing in the new year of 2014 in Miami. Now, the weird thing is there are articles about them being there, but all the photos have disappeared. Strange, right? Well, in an article, it said that Jay-Z and Beyonce were off in a corner dancing and greeting people, and an insider said Drake came with a posse of friends and took over the turntables, and T.I. and Jamie Foxx were chatting and hanging out during the event. Pharrell Williams was also in attendance, the source adds. But it was also reported that Beyonce wasn't wearing any pants, and some people say she was later seen in the swimming pool looking dazed and confused. Now, it's just strange all around, but it has me thinking, is Beyonce also a victim? I guess only time will tell. With Jay-Z being announced as the first big celebrity involved in Diddy's crimes, that begs the question of if other celebrities are about to be revealed as well. All I'm saying is make sure none of your fave celebrities were ever associated with Diddy, cause if so, they might turn out to be monsters. Now, in a statement, legal representatives for Diddy called these suits shameless publicity stunts designed to extract payments from celebrities who fear having lies spread about them, just as lies have been spread about Mr. Combs. As his legal team said before, Mr. Combs has full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail. Starting off, Jay-Z's former girlfriend, Carmen Bryan, just broke her silence amidst the allegations that have come to light about the rapper. Now, she was cheating on her boyfriend Nas, who was Jay-Z's rival. They were having an affair for 5 years. They met as friends and began a romantic relationship a year later, and they were together from 1995 to the year 2000. Carmen admitted the affair to her then partner Nas after Memphis Bleek and Jay-Z's track Is That Your Chick was released. Nas phoned her to ask her if the song was about her, with Carmen writing in her memoir, "Nas, it's true, the rumors are true, I've been seeing Jay-Z." Now, Jay-Z knew that she was with Nas, so the fact that he still went after her was just wrong. Speaking to Vlad TV in 2017, Carmen recalled that she fell pregnant while she was with Jay-Z, but later lost the pregnancy. "I believe I was 3 months, it was the first trimester. It wasn't anything crazy, it wasn't planned. It wasn't like, oh, we're going to have this baby," she said. Carmen then added that she only told Jay-Z about the pregnancy after she had lost it. Now, she just recently posted some shady stuff on her Instagram account. In one Instagram story, she shared the lyrics of a Kanye West song, and these lyrics pretty much describe Jay-Z's situation right now and what he did. She then posted another story saying, "These days people don't defend what's right, they defend who they like, and that's why we call you groupies." Now, additionally, in recent updates, she also uploaded a screenshot of an article that mentioned how Jay-Z's alleged son is also planning on filing a lawsuit against the musician. Yep, while rumors circulated in the late 1990s linking Jay-Z to model Chanel Scott, the two never confirmed a romantic relationship. But speculation resurfaced years later about a potential child resulting from their alleged affair. However, Jay-Z has not acknowledged these rumors, and that's not the only time that he's been accused of being a father. According to an affidavit detailing the memories of an evening with Jay-Z, Wanda claimed that she and the rapper were intimate in 1992. At the time, Wanda was also in an off-again, on-again relationship with her high school lover, Robert Graves. Now, Ramir filed multiple lawsuits demanding a paternity test. While a Pennsylvania court ruled against him due to his age at the time, he alleges that Jay-Z's team took advantage of legal technicalities to avoid the test. Now, Ramir's mother, Wanda, passed away in 2019, and until her last breath, she insisted that Jay-Z was her son's biological father. Now, with these horrible Diddy allegations against Jay-Z, Ramir is trying to get justice for himself again. He responded to Jay-Z's letter where he claimed he did not mistreat and take advantage of a girl at one of Diddy's parties in the year 2000. Ramir said he should step forward with transparency. He continues to deflect and avoid, and he added, "Despite my efforts, Mr. Carter has never once written a letter to me to address these claims, whether to deny or acknowledge paternity, or to address why his attorneys committed this fraud." Now, Jay-Z has always tried to avoid issues with the law, but I wonder if he'll be able to get out of this situation with Diddy. Hopefully not. I mean, the victims deserve justice. Now, this isn't an ex, but Beyonce's own sister Solange pretty much warned us about Jay-Z. In 2014 at the Met Gala, elevator footage leaked of Beyonce's sister Solange fighting Jay-Z while Beyonce just stood there and watched. Now, it shocked a lot of people and no one knew why she did it. Afterwards, the family put out a statement saying, "Jay and Solange each assumed their share of responsibility for what happened. They both acknowledged their role in this private matter that has played out in the public. They both apologized to each other, and we've moved forward as a united family. At the end of the day, families have problems and we're no different. We love each other, and above all, we are family. We put this behind us and hope everyone else will do the same." But it was then rumored that Solange attacked him because of cheating rumors. Now, these were just rumors at the time, but she was protective of her sister. Then, when Beyonce released her album Lemonade in 2016 though, she practically confirmed the cheating rumors, including lyrics like "death to side chicks" and the infamous "he only want me when I'm not there, he better call Becky with the good hair." Now this prompted fans to look for this so-called Becky. Now their prime suspect was the fashion designer Rachel Roy, who was married to Jay-Z's former friend and business partner Damon Dash from 2005 to 2009. Good hair, don't care, but we'll take good lighting for selfies or self-truth anyways, Roy wrote via Instagram the day the album was released, uploading a photo of herself and a friend, which many saw as a confirmation that she was the Becky that they had been searching for. Now, the California native social media accounts were flooded with rude comments, resulting in her decision to keep her Instagram private until the situation blew over. Now, others claim Becky was Rita Ora, though we never got confirmation. In 2017 though, Jay-Z admitted to cheating on Beyonce, but he said they worked through it. In an exclusive interview with Dean Beckett for the New York Times, Jay-Z admitted to cheating on his wife, Beyonce. He said the hardest thing is seeing pain on someone's face that you've caused, and then having to deal with it yourself. You have to survive, so you go into survival mode, and when you go into survival mode, what happens? You shut down all emotions, he said regretfully. Now, as the conversation progresses, he elaborates on the main reason he cheated. So even with women, you're gonna shut down emotionally so you can't connect. In my case, like, it's deep, and then all things happen from there, infidelity. Now he went on to say that after numerous rounds of therapy and a persistent attempt to improve his marriage, the two overcame this and decided to stay together. But I don't know. Once a cheater, always a cheater, right? Then there was Jay-Z's protege that just spoke out. Foxy Brown, who got her first big break featuring on a Jay-Z track when she was just a teen, uploaded a series of Instagram slides on Monday, a day after allegations about Jay-Z were discovered. Wow, the first slide read, followed by "wait" with a shocked emoji, and finally a standalone cold face emoji. Now Brown has often collaborated with Jay-Z, including on her debut 1996 album, throughout her 30-year career. Now earlier in October, she slammed long-running rumors that their relationship had at one time been romantic as fake news, and that Jay-Z had made her sign a non-disclosure agreement about it. And finally, Jay-Z and Aaliyah were rumored to be dating in 1999 and the year 2000, around the time they were spotted together at several events. However, their relationship was never officially confirmed, but it was short-lived. In 2021, Damon Dash spilled some secrets about the At Your Best singer's romantic life. Now, Aaliyah never spoke about their relationship in public, but the record executive later revealed that they dated from 2000 until her passing. Now, they had even discussed marriage, apparently. But Dash's biggest revelation was about the fling between Aaliyah and Jay-Z. Now, the rapper apparently tried really hard to get her. I did not know Jay was trying to holler at her, but then it happened like that. He was trying, I was trying, everybody was trying, he was going hard, he said. But then there's also been rumors that Jay-Z might have had something to do with Aaliyah's passing. This year, musical artist Jaguar Wright went on the Piers Morgan show and talked about how horrible a person Jay-Z was, including his wife Beyonce. She went on to describe them as a nasty little couple, and said they do nasty things, keeping people against their will, putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane unconscious. There's a lot that people don't want to talk about. Yeah, now that is just not good. Jay-Z and Oprah are in some pretty hot water right now, and it all has to do with Diddy. Now, they were both good friends with Diddy, but now their connection to him could result in their downfall. Oprah and Jay-Z have both been spotted at various Diddy parties, award shows, and events with Diddy. Now, Oprah and Jay-Z actually know each other pretty well too, as Jay has been a guest on Oprah's talk show many times. Now, a source sent Page 6 a VHS tape that was sent out as an invitation to Diddy's 29th birthday in 1998. It begins with a strange home video style skit in which Danny DeVito, lying on a sofa under a blanket, says, "That's right, Puff Daddy is having a party, and this is Puff Daddy inviting you to come. Let's have a ball. Then a group of celebrities take turns reading from a script detailing the date and time, exactly how fabulous and expensive the party will be, and then reading an address to RSVP to. They say that the venue would be revealed later. Now the group of celebrities includes Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres, Chris Rock, Mariah Carey, Will Smith, and Joan Rivers, to name a few. Now it's also been said that this whole video is 6 minutes long, but just over a minute of it was posted. Now what happened in the other 5 minutes of it? No one really knows. People who have seen this though claim that celebrities involved in the tape should be looked at as a potential accomplice in Diddy's case, as they appear to be good friends with him and have close ties. All those people in the video appear to be his really good friends, and how interesting is it that Oprah was a part of it? Now at this point, Jay-Z was also friends with Diddy, so is he in the other half of the video? It seems like we'll never really know unless the full footage is released. But Jay-Z has been spotted at numerous events with Diddy, even joining him on stage a time or two. This week, news has just been released that Jay-Z actually did participate in one of Diddy's crimes. The anonymous accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, said the incident happened after she was driven to an MTV Video Music Awards after party in the year 2000. There at the party, she says she was taken advantage of by the two men, while a third celebrity watched. Now initially, Jay-Z's identity was anonymous, but in a refiling of the case on December 8th, his identity was revealed, and now everyone is talking about it. Jay-Z did put out a statement though, claiming that this accusation was a lie and denied everything. Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, filed documents the morning of December 9th, asking the judge to make the plaintiff reveal herself. In the docs, Alex says fair is fair, it is not consistent with justice, fairness, or the rules governing federal proceedings for the plaintiff and her counsel to smear Jay-Z's good name. Further, the documents state that Jay-Z's built an impeccable reputation and has never been accused of or engaged in any misconduct. Now in the documents, Jay-Z says if the judge won't force the accuser to reveal her identity, he wants the judge to dismiss the case. Now Diddy's trial is set for May 5th, 2025, but it appears that other celebrities involved in the crimes are trying to keep their names out of the news. Now Ray J, who was friends with Diddy, has spoken out about how some celebrities are paying off their victims when it comes to freak-offs. Now my question is, could Oprah be another one of these celebrities? Just maybe. Ray J said, "I'm hearing about artists paying victims to keep their name out of it. Somebody has the truth, somebody pays you to keep it quiet, and hopefully that money that you got paid secures your happiness while you watch the lie continue to succeed." Now the interviewer, Harvey Levin, then pushed Ray J by asking if he knew anyone personally who had been offered money to stay quiet. The songwriter replied, "Here's the other way around it, Harvey. I'll give you money, please don't talk." He then claimed that high-profile individuals are reaching out to him, alleging they want to talk to me about what happened to them, they call me, they feel like they can trust me. Levin then asked if those contacting Ray J are high-profile celebrities who have an affiliation with Diddy. He responded, "Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, and I don't even know why I said it, but I said it, so what? Now they're gonna be mad, come get me." Ray J then said, "I think I said too much." Now in the interview, he did not name any celebrities, but this still raised a bunch of eyebrows, and maybe he was talking about Jay-Z. Now Tony Busby, the attorney representing more than 120 alleged victims of Diddy, disclosed that he sent out demand letters to the celebrities asking them to pay up or face the consequences. Tony had previously mentioned that investigations into Diddy's case had implicated several Hollywood big shots, but at the time refrained from dropping names. Now Tony has disclosed that he's now going after other celebrities who attended Diddy's freak-offs, even if they did nothing wrong. In a new appearance on TMZ's documentary, The Downfall of Diddy Inside the Freak-Offs, Tony claims such big names are just as guilty as those who perpetrated the crimes, explaining that their silence and unwillingness to stand against it makes them liable. Now again, could Oprah be one of these celebrities? We know Jay-Z is. Now Oprah has many controversies of her own, including the time she opened a school. The Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls opened in Johannesburg in 2007, and it was founded with $40 million of Oprah's own money. But less than a year later, 6 of the 152 students who had been personally selected by Oprah to attend the institution came forward to accuse dorm matron Virginia Tiny Macgobo of mistreating them. Now, Virginia was arrested in November 2007 and released on bail. She faced 14 different charges. Now, it seems like Oprah and the organization did not look into who they were hiring and how the operation was running on a daily basis. Now, this is honestly so sad because it could have just been prevented. Now, following the first trial, Oprah was then sued by the headmistress of the South African Girls' School for defamation. She alleged that Oprah defamed her by implying she was covering up the mistreatment going on at the school. However, this case was later settled outside of court before the arranged trial. That's not all that happened though, as in 2009 there was another scandal about mistreatment. 7 of their students were suspended for harassing their classmates, and the New York Daily News also reported that the alleged perpetrators also attempted to entice their classmates into lesbian relationships. A South African news outlet also revealed that one of the girls demanded that her victim lie to the police about what happened. Now, there's been a lot of bad stuff happening there, and it seems like no one is really doing anything about it and is just letting it happen. Not to mention, parents also came forward with complaints about the school. In March 2007, some parents complained because they were only allowed to visit their children once a month, and the girls were only allowed to use their cell phones on the weekends. One parent said, "It was a nightmare. We had only 2 hours to see my child. Surely this isn't a prison or an institution." Another mother said her homesick daughter was very upset over the rules. "Michelle phones me in tears sometimes, and then I don't know what to say to her," she said. So I think it's safe to say that both Oprah and Jay-Z have had some not great moments. Now, will Oprah eventually be named in a suit against Diddy? Will Jay-Z be connected to more cases? And what will happen to all the other celebrities involved that have their identities protected? I guess we'll just have to wait and see, as Diddy's trial is set for May 5th, 2025, and with that being 5 months away, there is still so much that can be revealed. But man, I sure do hope that these victims get the justice that they so deserve.
We were told that big names would start being linked to Diddy the closer we got to his trial, and now it's finally happening, with one lawsuit officially naming Jay-Z. The suit was originally filed back in October of this year, but at the time it was just Sean Diddy Combs named. The other parties were referred to as Celebrity A and B. The woman who filed the suit has remained anonymous, so she is known as Jane Doe right now. In the original lawsuit, Jane Doe alleged that Diddy and an unnamed male celebrity took turns being inappropriately engaged with her without consent, while another unnamed female celebrity watched. The alleged events of the evening went as follows. In 2000, the young plaintiff attempted to sneak into Radio City Music Hall for MTV's VMAs. When she was unsuccessful, she met Diddy's driver. The driver told her to come back after the show, and when she did, he drove her to a house. We don't know whose it was, but it was described as a large white house with a gated U-shaped driveway. The plaintiff claims that once inside, she was presented with a non-disclosure agreement to sign. She then claims there was widespread use of substances at the party, and when handed a beverage, the substances were in there too. She attempted to find somewhere safe to lay down and entered an empty bedroom. The plaintiff alleges that it wasn't long after that the trio of celebrities followed and the horrible events of the evening began to happen, only stopping when she managed to strike Diddy. It was after this that she was able to escape and return home. However, as the lawsuit claims, the plaintiff fell into a deep depression which continues to affect every facet of her life. Diddy has denied these accusations, insisting he is innocent. At the time of filing, the lawsuit only named Sean Diddy Combs. The other parties, unnamed celebrities. This has obviously changed. Jay-Z's name has been revealed, though he also insists he never did any of those things. The Daily Mail obtained images allegedly from the same night that featured Jay-Z at the party. Of course, that doesn't prove he did those things, just that he did attend the event. But we still don't know who the female celebrity was. There are 1001 theories, of course, because that is what the internet is for, and many fingers have pointed to Beyonce. She is Jay-Z's wife, and the two have been together for literally almost as long as I've been alive, so you can see why people would throw a side eye her way. However, I would argue it's actually pretty unlikely that Celebrity B was Beyonce. Jay-Z and Beyonce would not have been together at the time. They met in March of 2000 at MTV's Spring Break Festival in Cancun, Mexico, and the alleged actions were carried out that September after the MTV Music Awards. Beyonce and Jay-Z released a track together in 2018 called 713, in which Jay-Z raps about being interested in Beyonce since he met her when she was 18 and he was 30, but not getting together together right away, as the pair didn't speak for 2 years after the first meeting. Beyonce also has said in past interviews that she and Jay-Z weren't romantically involved until she was 19, which again would mean that it's unlikely she was Celebrity B in the room, as that only happened roughly 6 months after the Spring Break Festival. Of course, even if Beyonce would not have been in the room when it happened, who knows if she found out later in the relationship, or right now like the rest of us. Until we get an official verdict or the case is thrown out, this is all speculation, and Jay-Z is actively working towards having the case thrown out. Kind of. Him and his legal team are calling for Jane Doe to reveal herself. He wants to know who is publicly accusing him. Jay-Z and his team claim that the accuser should not be allowed to tarnish his name while hiding her identity. His attorney said that if the Jane Doe isn't revealed, it would deny Mr. Carter the fundamental right to confront his accuser while simultaneously enabling plaintiff and her counsel to conduct a trial by media. In a Monday filing, Jay-Z and his legal team have called for a judge to order that Jane Doe either reveal herself or the lawsuit gets dropped. The thing is, Jane Doe likely has a good reason to keep her name a secret. Tony Busby, her legal representation, spoke on behalf of her and the over 200 clients with claims against Diddy that his firm represents, and explained why the pseudonyms are so important. He claimed that about 80% of those that he is representing have told the firm that Diddy had allegedly warned them to stay quiet or something bad might happen to them and or their loved ones. Plus, keeping your name out of the headlines also ensures that an average person isn't followed by intense press through what might already be a difficult time. Busby spoke to a federal judge Sunday where he stressed how important it was that his client remain anonymous. However, there's still so many other unanswered questions, like why did the suit only name Diddy originally and wait to release Jay-Z's name, and why hasn't the female celebrity's name been revealed at the same time as Jay-Z? Well, Jay-Z has given us some clues on his end. The rapper claimed that before his name was released, his lawyer received a letter about the suit. It was described as a pre-litigation demand letter. Basically, he's claiming it was intended to blackmail him. He alleges he was asked for money, but Tony Busby claims that mediation was requested, not funds. Busby responded to Jay-Z's claims in an amended complaint. He accused Jay-Z of conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiff's lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence plaintiff from naming Jay-Z. So it seems like Jay-Z's name was initially hidden because they were trying to work things out privately, but it went wrong, and that's why he was added to the suit. In the event that the same steps were taken with Celebrity B as they were with Celebrity A, there's a chance that everything was settled behind closed doors. It's unclear if Jane Doe's legal team also would have taken the same route with Diddy, or if they would have just filed the suit because there were already so many allegations against him anyways. Jay-Z shared in a now deleted statement that the allegations are causing strain in his personal life, as his daughter, Blue Ivy, is old enough to likely hear about the information or have those close to her ask her about it. Plus, she's almost the age Jane Doe was when the alleged incident happened. In the same statement posted to Roc Nation's social medias, Jay-Z accused Jane Doe's representation of exploiting people for personal gain. He called the claims idiotic and wrote that the only people who would believe them are their network of conspiracy theorists and fake psychics. Somehow there is still more to this though. Busby claims that he expected Jay-Z to try to unmask Jane Doe and would be filing a response when the time was right. He also dropped another interesting tidbit. Apparently, he was sued in November by an unnamed male celebrity, John Doe. Since the first filing with Diddy's name happened in October, the timeline would actually line up for Busby to have enough time to contact Jay-Z's lawyer and then for them to sue in response. This is all alleged, as Busby doesn't actually know who it was. Busby did still relate that suit to the Jane Doe one though, saying he sued me under a pseudonym but files a motion to reveal the victim. Despite the high-profile nature of this case, Jay-Z is still out making public appearances with his family. He was spotted on a red carpet shortly after the news broke of the incident from the early 2000s. The red carpet in question was Disney's Mufasa. Who knows if Blue Ivy has been made aware of the situation yet, but likely Beyonce was. If her and Jay-Z are worried about the allegations, they do hide it well. The live-action prequel to The Lion King stars Beyonce and their daughter Blue Ivy, so that's why he was there to support his family. It is his daughter's big day. However, considering the circumstances, many people have shared online that they think he should not have gone, or at least stayed off the red carpet, that maybe he should have sat this one out. One ex-user said the rapper had nerve showing up like that, another agreeing with the response, no shame. Another popular rapper is even lending his keyboard to the drama. 50 Cent has been closely following the Diddy allegations and case and commenting at every chance he gets. Having Jay-Z roped into it all now, it was only a matter of time before a post hit Instagram. The post has been deleted now, but of course there are screenshots everywhere. He posted a picture of the family on the carpet with a caption that basically said, "Oh, I got accused of this really awful thing, time to go to the movies." And that's just like a really PG translation of what it actually said. It seems that the public loves 50 Cent for keeping it real. He does have a lot to say. He's even helping create a Netflix documentary about the Diddy situation. Netflix will stream it, and it will primarily be about Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, and one of the first and most public of the suits against the rapper. The doc will be an episodic series, and all proceeds will go to victims of inappropriate violence. 50 Cent confirmed the bidding war was won by Netflix in a since-deleted Instagram post. He also claimed that if more victims kept coming out, he's going to need more episodes, so there's potential the doc will end up covering way more than it originally bargained for, especially since Diddy's trial hasn't even happened yet. It's set for a May 2025 start.